Male fans of my next guest, I thought you'd appreciate that. Big bad handsome man.
I'm so glad that he's my big bad handsome man.
You know who I'm referring to. A staple diet of our Saturday evenings for 5 years, would you believe? In the lead role of Merlin. From County Armagh, none other than Colin Morgan, who's had a rather tasty special week, because on Wednesday evening at the National Television Awards, he was awarded by Darcy Bussell a rather pleasant award for Best Drama Performance. What a week it's been, but I'm very pleased to say that hopefully his feet are back on the ground and he's able to chat to me now. Colin Morgan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alan. How you doing?
I'm very good. Not a bad week, eh?
Do you know what? It's been a bit of a crazy week, and God, I'm so overwhelmed and so pleased of how things have turned out. It's especially with the National Television Awards. It's just a huge compliment to me that the fans all clubbed together and voted for me, and yeah, I got the award. So it's been a crazy week.
And it shows the strength of Merlin. Now, what I didn't realise was until a few weeks ago that Merlin is watched right across the world. You've got fans in Argentina, Indonesia, everywhere, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of gone worldwide. Little did I know when I started 5 years ago that it would be a 5-year journey, and then that it would end up going to, I think it's over 180 different countries all over the world. So it's gone kind of global, which is it's a bit hard to fathom sometimes, especially when you find yourself in traveling abroad and somebody shouts Merlino at you or whatever it is in their own language.
Where's the strangest place you've been recognised, Colin?
Oh, there was one time I was on a bit of a trip with the family, and we went to Italy, and we went to this really remote place it was in the top of a mountain somewhere, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it was really remote, and in there, obviously their main form of contact with the outside world must be through the television, and so I was getting pointed at everywhere there, and it was so bizarre. You thought that's the last place I would have expected it to happen.
What's it like in Armagh? Because I'm sure your mum Bernadette and everybody there are very, very proud of you.
Oh well, what's amazing is anytime I come home, the support back home has just been fantastic. People have had nothing but nice things to say to me, saying good to see you, good. Armagh fella doing well for himself, and I tell you what, the being at home and getting support from everybody means so much.
And the great thing watching you on your acceptance speech on Wednesday, it was Wednesday night, wasn't it? Because it was
Wednesday, yeah.
It was the fact that your accent is so strong. It makes you feel very proud.
Oh yeah, I know. I was trying to think, had anyone from Northern Ireland won that award before? I'll have to find out. If not, I'd feel that would be another special thing to add to it as well.
I don't think so. And to look at the category itself, like some of the people you were in with, like Benedict Cumberbatch for one. Who were the other two?
There was Matt Smith from Doctor Who, and there was Daniel Mays as well. Who all of whom I really admire as actors. I felt very lucky in the first place to be nominated in the category with those guys, and so to win it was really the ultimate kind of compliment, and for all four of us, I think we were all very honoured to be there in the first place.
Well, I think it was a great compliment. Everybody there seemed to be just so happy that you'd won it. Yeah,
well, it meant a lot that all the cast of Merlin were there as well, and the producers and a few of the directors. So unfortunately, just after I'd received the award, I had to shoot straight back to Dublin for filming, but they assured me that they were drinking plenty for me being away.
Well, I saw Bradley James tweeting away for everybody to vote for you, but it must you must have got very, very close to the cast. It did seem like a good family on Merlin.
Yeah, they're really, really good. They're just a really good bunch of people. I was so lucky to be given the chance to be a part of it, and to make so many good friends along the way, and learn so much from all the guest actors that we had in over the years. Really, if I was to put it all down on paper and get a time machine and hand it to myself 5 years ago, I would not believe that any of that was going to happen. So I don't for a second ever take it for granted.
Well, I knew you had special powers, but I didn't realise an Armagh man could actually invent a time machine. But there you go. So you said, Colin, that you left and you went over to Dublin. I've seen a few photographs of you. You're working on Quirk. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, Quirk is it's a new drama set in Dublin in the 1950s. It's based on books by Benjamin Black, which is his pen name. It's actually John Banville. And the series of, I think, 5 or 6 books, they've adapted the first 3 for the screen into 3 90-minute dramas starring Gabriel Byrne. The scripts are so strong. It's a really exciting bit of drama, and I think it's going to turn out really great.
As I say, I've seen the photographs, and it's a completely different look. You look very gentlemanly, very sort of yes, I'm a very strong character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did. I'm playing. They did have to shave the hair in the 1950s style upon arrival, which was a bit of a shock initially. And then the look is very different. It's I'm playing a young journalist in Dublin at the time who becomes embroiled in a story of a missing friend, and so it's a very, very strong script. Again, as you said, it's something very different, and the variety and the chance to challenge myself is exactly what I'm after all the time.
Well, I suppose that's the perfect thing to do after 5 years of Merlin. You do want something that'll stretch you.
Yeah, for sure.
In a different direction, that is.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gabriel Byrne himself is an absolute legend. I mean, I was so honoured to even get the chance to work with that man. You know, when you grow up watching people, I think you feel, I don't think it ever wears off that feeling of, oh my God, am I actually doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, the first time we met, imagine if I said to you, in the next few years, you'll be working with John Hurt, Anthony Head, Richard Wilson, Gabriel Byrne, eh?
Yeah, I would not, Alan, I would have told you were telling me lies, the ways up.
And by the way, they haven't forgot you about you in County Armagh. Loads of people tweeting and texting. And we had a friend of yours in here just before Christmas, and he's making good music. Rory Nellis from Seven Summits says to say hello.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, cool.
Very
it's amazing. The people that you meet and over the years, and that you get. It's so much cross section of the arts, in music, drama, and everything. So it's over the years, it's definitely accumulated.
Here's a nice one from Faria, a big fan living in the States. Also give a big shout out to my friends Pierre and Alicia, a big fan of Merlin. So that's Merlin. You're working on Quirk. What else have you up your magical sleeve?
Later on in the year, I've got some plans to go back on stage, which is what I've been wanting to do for a long time. I think you do a lot of filming for a while, and I think that area of my acting I want to stretch for a bit, and so that's more than likely going to happen later on in the year.
And is that going to be in the UK?
That will be, yeah.
And what about Northern Ireland? When's the next time we're going to see you shopping around Armagh?
Oh, hopefully soon. It'd be good to get up home soon. I had a good stint over Christmas and New Year, which was brilliant. And so possibly after Quirk, because I'm just down in Dublin, so it's not too hard to get home. Good
man. So as I said, it's been a crazy few weeks. You've got the best drama performance at the NTAs. Merlin's finished. You're working on Quirk, and it was your birthday as well.
Yeah, it was, January 1st.
So what a strange day to have a birthday, the first day of January. I'm only a few days before. I'm the 29th of December, so I know what it's like. It's rubbish, isn't it?
Oh, it can be. Oh, especially the closer you get to Christmas, the kind of more rubbish it is. It's just everyone's done their celebrating, they've done their eating. Nobody wants to see any cake or any booze or anything. They just want to lie in front of the fire.
and it's worse than that, because at Christmas you get these presents and go, there you go, that'll do you for Christmas and your birthday.
Yes. Oh, did you get that as well?
Oh, here's one. Congratulations to Colin from Declan, Betty and Colleen.
Oh, Declan, Betty and Colleen, they were my old neighbours in at home. So, oh my God, brilliant. Thank you very much.
See, there you are. Well, as I say, a lot of people say never forget the bowl you were baked in, and you're a young man who certainly hasn't done that. You've kept your feet very, very firmly on the ground, but now globally recognised, and it's fantastic news. Colin, may I just say, the award the other night will be the first of many, and
thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Alan. You've always been a great supporter of mine right from the beginning. So thank you very much, and we'll catch up more over the next year. Sure.
Here, isn't it funny? I was just thinking the other night, whenever I was watching you on the National Television Awards. Do you remember the first time we met? It was actually an awards ceremony.
Yeah, it was. The awards in Belfast.
And you said to me, "I've never been to one of these here. What do I do?" And I said, "You better get used to it, son."
You did.
I wasn't far wrong.
You know, man, it was advice I'm going to hold on to, definitely.
Colin Morgan, congratulations again, a pleasure, and speak to you soon.
Thanks a million.
And by the way, big hugs to Bernadette and all the family.
I will indeed. I'll be glad to hear it.
Cheers. Take care. Thanks, Colin.
All the best, Alan. Bye.